Way on EA Sports. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback, standing 6'3".
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it, in the middle of the schedule. They throw again on 2nd down. This one's complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So that'll back them up 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters, as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's taken down back in his own 7. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that, because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them, because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
At the Lions' 42-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Number 41.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
49-yard line. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd.
On 3rd down, Burrow finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the 1st on the 35-yard strike.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
4th down, so Zach Taylor sends out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to something else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for number 10. Incomplete.
That certainly looks like nothing to show now from these first 2 possessions. And guess what? When you're on a losing streak, that can lead to a full sense of, here we go again. So on the sidelines, the offensive play callers, quarterback, they've got to get together and dial something up to start their next drive. Otherwise, it could be a long game.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Here's Lewis to return. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. London about set to take over on offense. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number 1 in their conference.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
That's good.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. On 1st down, Gaines. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. From midfield now, Burrow firing quickly here, and that's complete. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another 1st. 1st down. Here's Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football.
Joe Burrow sacked. A fumble on the play.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Complete.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Lions.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll look to throw again. And he will find his man on the outside. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
now they try the right side here. Past the 20. And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals 15. It's a gain of 35. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll drop the throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Not much there, only a yard. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The extra point up and good, and it's now 14-0. Taken about 7 yards deep, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
A gain of 4.
And Burrow going to throw again. Able to find Willis. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 37. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. They'll run on first down. Gaines. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Throw caught there by Willis. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23.
23-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. And that one makes it 14-7. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays. And it ends with a Bengals score. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
Lions, first down.
And to give this time to the tailback. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
27. The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Fights through him. It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. And he'll give it here to his running back. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
41 the ball carrier.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
At the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The quarterback is sacked.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Incomplete.
The Lions on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
48-yard line.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. They pick up 12 on the play, and the chains move.
36-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
He's taken down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Second and 5.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Intercepted by the Lions.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage up. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. So they obviously declined that, and it is a touchdown.
They still had the option, but let's face it.
There's no option.
There's no option when you score a touchdown. An easy call for them.
Point after, right down the middle. We've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On second down, Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This time they stay on the ground, and they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And we will likely not see another play here as they take the knee and head into the intermission all tied. We now proceed to the start of the second half.
All tied.
As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan showing you.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Number 37.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 45. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. On first down, Gaines, and only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
56 to Mike. 56 to Mike.
Here's Burrow. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
And his kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board first here. It's 3-0.
Makes the score Bengals 7.
So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you'll see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
9-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Touchdown, Bengals.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field. I'm not sure what this is about.
Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
A throw over the middle taken in, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Lions.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
Their own 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Pick up a 6. Brings up.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Burrow's pass.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd down, Gaines. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 17 yards there on 3rd down as they pick up a 1st and 10.
At the 28-yard line.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
42-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. They'll run on 1st down. Gaines. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
10 at the 27-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 3rd and 1, Burrow. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
At the 9-yard line.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time, down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
The pass.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
4 yards, the pickup, 1st down.
And the Lions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
23 yards.
23 yards, the final tally. Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
The pass.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great effort there. His 1st touchdown on the year. And the Lions have got it back to a 1-score game.
Makes the score.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And here's Lewis. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And in the early going, the running game, as we see the numbers, it just wasn't on point. Well, now it's gotten more true to form.
And sometimes it takes a little while for an offensive line to get in sync, because early in the game, defenses throw different patterns at you, different formations, different sets, and you might not block them quite the way you want to, but as you start to get into a groove and you figure out what they're doing, now it all comes together, and that's what we're seeing right now.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now, Bengals on third down. They've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. Here it's 3rd and 2. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be stopped short of a first down as they'll get to him at about the 33. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back to throw now on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
That's going to back him up almost a full 10 yards. It's going to be a loss of 9 officially, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Pass.
And this will leave them a yard short.
Complete.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard at the 37-yard line.
On 2nd down now. Gaines.
That's good. 4A.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. On 2nd down, Gaines. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. On 3rd down, Gaines. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bengals bring out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. On the crossing route, complete. That's Porter. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
To number 19.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
This is where hustle and urgency come into play. I think you've got to get up there and spike it.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get the...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40, 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TD. Third down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick six, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense, everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a bit.